Guys, we are going to do chapter 8, lesson 3. All right, so it's going to be a little different because you don't have your little cubes. So you're just going to kind of follow along with Miss Lindley and listen as I tell you what to do. And we're just going to learn and play this worksheet together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over our terms of shorter and longer. Looking at these two objects and we compare them, we see that the first xylophone is actually shorter than the bottom xylophone. So what we're going to do first is we are going to trace the longer xylophone, which they kind of already did for you, but you guys just get to trace the circle around. All right. Now what they want us to do is they want us to do some problem solving. And what we're going to do is we have these cubes here. So you don't have cubes at home, but I made some little clip art cubes down here that we're going to use to help measure and guess. So let's go ahead and look at this. It wants us to guess how many cubes long is the longer object. So let's take a guess right now looking at it. So this is just practicing. So if I want to take a guess, I'm going to look at my top xylophone, and I see that it is actually 3 cubes long. And I see that this is what space I have left to make the longer xylophone. And I'm going to guess that that's probably about maybe 2 or 3 more cubes. So that's my guess. 2 or 3 more cubes plus the 3 I already have, which would give me 2 plus 3 is 5. And look, they have it down here. So we are going to guess 5. And we can write the number 5 down here. Let's write it 5 where it says guess. That's my guess. I think it's going to be 5 cubes. And it's going to go ahead and say check. We need to check it and make sure that it is if our guess was right. So I'm going to move up my little clip art cubes. 1 and 2. And yeah, look, that's about right. I would say it is about 5 cubes long, that longer object. And then what it wants you to do down here is you would actually have your cubes measuring it and you would trace them down here. So we actually don't have to do this part because we don't have any cubes to trace. But we can put that we did check it. Miss Lindley checked it for us, and it is actually 5 cubes long. So this is about the gist of what we're going to do on the next few pages. So let's turn the page. Turn the page, Miss Lindley. There we go. All right, so we're going to compare the slinky. Slinky. That first slinky is about 3 slinkies long, all right? And this other slinky, So the first thing we want to do is circle the object that is longer. So you go ahead and circle the longer object. Out of these 2 slinkies, which one is longer? All right, if you circled that bottom slinky, you are correct. This slinky is longer. So that's the one we are going to be guessing and measuring for. All right, so it wants you to go ahead and guess. We're going to guess how many cubes it takes to measure that longer cube. All right, so this is where your problem solving comes in. I'm looking at this shorter slinky. I see it's 3. And I say, here's about where it ends, right? Because we have to go all the way to the end. You know what? I'm looking at this. You go ahead and make your guess. All right, put your number down here, whatever your guess is. And I'm going to make my guess next. I'm going to say it's probably going to be about 6 cubes. 6 cubes long. I think we need to add 3 more cubes here at the top to get our actual length of our slinky. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, I would say, because if they were actually connected and I was able to connect them and line them up perfect, I would say that that slinky at the bottom is 6 cubes long. So we're going to go ahead and say we checked it and put the right number. All right. So down here, we don't have to do anything because we can't trace it. But if you want to just draw 6 cubes, you're more than welcome to draw 6 cubes. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need one more. 6. So it's up to you, but you actually don't have to do this because we really can't. So we're going to go ahead and stop here, and we're going to turn the page. And I want you guys to do this page by yourself, and then I'm going to come back and check it, okay? So once you finish doing this page guessing by yourself, come back onto the second video to check.